Hi, I'm Tanya from Y'all Light, and I'm a registered dietitian. Some of my friends have been asking me about intermittent fasting, and so I thought I'd just make a quick video. Intermittent fasting is where you spend a period of time eating and a period of time not eating. And one of the easiest beginner methods of intermittent fasting would be called a 12-12. That's where you eat one meal and 12 hours later you stop eating and you fast for 12 hours. So you have a period of eating 12. So it'd be like from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Then a pretty popular method is the 8-16 intermittent fast. So basically you fast for 16 and you eat for 8. So 8 hours would be from 9 to 5, or from 10 to 6, or from 11 to 7, and then you stop eating for 16 hours. Then there's the intermittent fasting where you eat one day and you fast the next, or you eat just one meal in a whole 24-hour period. There's also one called the warrior, where you eat all your food within a 4-hour period, and for 20 hours you fast, or you just munch on some vegetables and specific fruits. Now, I did the research, and the studies are not conclusive on intermittent fasting. All of the studies say may or might help. So it might help some degree of weight loss. It's a pretty low percentage, 2.5 to 9.9%. And that has to do with some fat hormones and possibly increasing your metabolism. It may help with longevity because most food restriction has been shown to help increase our lifespan. When we don't eat too much food, it actually adds years to our life. It may decrease blood sugar and decrease blood pressure. And this has to do with some hormones, also just helping out those hormone levels. And it probably has to do with the fasting period, just giving your body that break from all the eating. It can increase better sleep, especially if you're quitting eating a little bit earlier. That always helps if you stop eating a few hours before you go to sleep. That will help your sleep. And it can help your gut health, which is really important. And that has to do basically with just giving your gut a break so that it can metabolize and break down your food. Now, the studies also show there's some pretty serious risks with intermittent fasting. There's mood swings, because mood swings, low energy, stress, obsessive thinking about food, depression, anger, confusion, and tension. So one of the things I thought intermittent fasting can help is it can exercise your self-control bone. So if you say to yourself, oh, I can't eat anymore at 7 o'clock, and you have to really say like, okay, I'm not going to eat, and that you can actually do that level of self-control, then that may just help you with that muscle, that self-control muscle. Now, if you don't have good self-control, I definitely wouldn't recommend intermittent fasting. So as a dietitian, I just really believe that unless you have a medical reason to go on a special diet, it's probably best just to stick to 3 small meals, watch your portion sizes, 3 small snacks, and try to make your food 80% of the time healthy, 20% of the time or 10% of the time yummy favorite unhealthy foods. And for more nutrition and diet tips, I posted a special video on the Corona diet, especially for this time. So anyway, this is Tonyah. I hope this was helpful, and go in grace and go with grace.